Fallout New Vegas. It has always been the favorite Fallout game on FudgeMuppet, and maybe it always will be. For good reason too. Fallout New Vegas is a game which has won the hearts of gamers all over the world for its amazing questlines, in-depth factions, and fleshed out RPG elements. Role-playing in Fallout New Vegas is vast, and if you've ever seen our Fallout New Vegas builds, you'd realize there's almost an unlimited amount of ways you can play the game. During your playthrough, there's also a lot of unique weapons you can come across. You know, real uniques, ones that look, feel, and act differently to the other weapons in the wasteland. In this video, we're going to be going over 5 of these unique weapons. However, these ones will be hidden. They're not unique weapons you're given as quest rewards, nor are they found in super obvious locations that have quests which take you there. This video will not only provide a sensational showcase of what these weapons are capable of, but it will also tell you where they are located. You'll definitely want to consider some of these for a future playthrough, and if you want another New Vegas video with 5 more hidden weapons, definitely let us know in the comments below. It's certainly a possibility. Also, please obliterate that like button with a holy hand grenade of Antioch the second you start feeling nostalgic. With that said, let's jump right in and start banging in the desert. Introducing hidden weapon number 1, the Gobi Campaign Scout Rifle. This is a unique sniper rifle located in a location known as Sniper's Nest. You can find it on the map west of Cottonwood Cove and south of Ranger Station Echo. Here you will find a sniper outpost that has a locked gun case in it. The gun is hidden in the case, but do be warned that there is no key to open it. If you break the lock, you can say goodbye to this gun, or you know, just reload your save. Anyways, the lock is of very hard difficulty, so you'll need to be a master to crack this thing open. There's also some 308 ammunition in the crate next to it, and this is what this sniper runs off. But why is this sniper so great? What makes it so unique? Well, from an aesthetic perspective, you'll notice it's covered in desert camouflage coating with a black rubber eyepiece fixed on the scope. It also has a maintenance kit stored in the stock, leading to slower deterioration. Like most uniques, you can't modify it, meaning no suppressor for you. However, it does come pre-equipped with a slightly shorter barrel and an extended magazine. Besides no suppressor, you also wouldn't be able to modify it with carbon fiber parts, right? True, however, the weapon actually weighs less than a standard sniper, implying that it's probably already been fitted with that mod. Besides not being a silenced weapon, the only other downside is that there aren't too many weapons you can use to repair it. Because of this, I strongly recommend getting the jury rigging perk, which is just an excellent choice for many builds anyway. On the plus side though, the Gobi Campaign Sniper Rifle does more damage than a normal sniper and shoots faster. It has a lower spread, higher DPS, and greatly increased critical hit damage. As mentioned earlier, it also degrades slower, and it even has reduced action points cost, often letting you fire off an extra shot in VATS. Interestingly, the rifle was used by the United States Armed Forces in the Gobi Desert Military Campaign in China, which occurred prior to the Great War. We then arrive at hidden unique weapon number 2, and I really recommend using this for your next unarmed build. The weapon is a unique displacer glove known as Pushy, and as this cute name suggests, it will be pushy to those who oppose you. What's not so cute is the fact that it might send your opponent headfirst into the rocky, jagged walls of the cave you find it in, causing instant death. And I mean this quite literally. Pushy actually has a unique effect that pushes enemies away. Also, unlike a normal displacer glove, Pushy has a completely different color scheme, kind of a steampunk one in my opinion. It reminds me of one of the paint designs you could put on your spaceship in Spore, if anyone remembers that epic game. There's also energy cells visible on the forearm, although the weapon does not require them to work. Fun fact, displacer gloves and many other fist weapons were going to need energy cells as ammunition, but the game engine didn't support it, and there wasn't enough time to find a way to make it work. To be honest, I reckon these weapons would lose a lot of appeal if they needed ammo, so I'm happy it got left out. Pushy has the highest DPS for an unarmed weapon in the base game, but gets outclassed with DLC weapons because of the industrial hand. To find this fisting machine, head to Ruby Hill Mine, which is north of Silver Peak Mine, southwest of Brooks Tumbleweed Ranch, and northeast of Charleston Cave. The mine is filled with lake lurks, so don't come if you're not prepared to fight them all. Basically, just follow the path up the right and down a windy path into water. You go through the water and come up into an opening. Getting back onto land, you will come across this dead Jackal Gang member on the ground, most likely the previous owner of Pushy. Pushy has a base damage of 60 and can strike 595 times before breaking from full condition. With this savage weapon in your hands, no one will be getting up close and personal with you. For our next hidden weapon, we'll be going to a party, or at least we'll be able to dress like we've been to one. And no, I'm not saying I bring gigantic miniguns to the parties I attend, it's just that there's this innocent looking party hat on the dead prospector next to this not so innocent gun. Meet the CZ57 Avenger. This minigun comes with improved gel fin cooling and chromium plated barrel bores, making it much more deadly and increasing the range. It has a high speed motor and can fire 7,995 rounds before breaking. This is 2,000 more rounds than a standard minigun. This unique minigun is said to have the highest DPS in all of Fallout New Vegas. However, I must say that it does get slightly less effective than that because of how fast it finishes its clip and how long its reload times are. That said, the weapon is still really powerful, dealing more damage per shot than a normal minigun and much faster, of course. It's also lighter, although it doesn't hold as much ammo. To find this beautiful weapon, you'll have to go somewhere quite disgusting: the Devil's Throat. This is found to the far northeast side of the map, directly east of Bloodborne Cave and northeast of Ranger Station Bravo, but you won't be adventuring to the depths of hell, just to a giant radioactive crater in the northeastern desert. There are loads of centaurs here, as well as the giant evolved centaur. Simply delve into the crater and go inside the wrecked truck in the middle. You can't miss it. Fourth on the list is a hidden weapon that will be particularly handy if you need to defeat any killer rabbits. If you're a fan of Monty Python, things that go boom, or both, then you're going to love the Holy Frag Grenade. The Holy Frag Grenade is a hidden weapon that you can only access with the Wild Wasteland trait, and there are only 3 of them in the entire game. It's a reference to the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and if you knew that, I bet you didn't know that it actually already featured in Fallout 2. This thrown explosive looks just like a normal frag grenade, except it has a white cross painted on the side, though that disappears once you throw it for some reason. Anyways, these things are seriously powerful and will not explode like a normal grenade, but rather like a mini nuke. There's even radiation in the detonation area. Speaking of area, if you have the splash damage perk, the affected area will be 25% bigger, which makes a huge difference. Just watch out if you also selected the loose cannon trait. This is a trait that gives you a 30% increase to your throwing speed at the cost of 25% range. It's very easy to kill yourself with this bad boy. It's almost 10 times as powerful as a standard frag grenade. It also has the highest DPS of any explosive weapon if one accounts for reload times. I should also mention again to stay away from the blast. Even if you're so tank, you know you will survive. I say this because your armor won't survive. It'll probably get super damaged. To collect the only 3 holy frag grenades in the game, you'll need to head to Camp Searchlight and head to the Eastern Church. It is southeast of the Camp Searchlight icon. Camp Searchlight itself is located west of Cottonwood Cove, east of Raided Farmstead, and south of Brockflower Cave. Go into the church basement with the Wild Wasteland trait, and you can find these grenades in a box on the table. I have fond memories of reverse pickpocketing these into civilian pockets while hanging out with a group of friends many years ago. And finally, we have the plasma rifle, but not just any plasma rifle, a black and red skinned variant known as the Q35 Matter Modulator. If you're ever trying to make something in a game way cooler, painting it black and red always seems to do the trick. But fear not, for the Matter Modulator is not just a different colored plasma rifle with a reference to Marvin the Martian. No, it also differentiates itself from a statistical perspective, and all of the 245 IQ Rick and Morty watching scientists out there will always appreciate some statistics. Alright, so compared to a normal plasma rifle, this rifle causes 7 less damage per shot, but 15 more critical damage, has a fire rate which is twice as fast, uses 2 less action points in VATS, uses 1 microfusion cell per shot instead of 2, degrades slower, weighs 1 pound less than the standard variant, has 50% extra damage per second, and has plasma bolts with a much higher velocity. To get this gun, you'll need to head to Repcon headquarters, which is located northwest of 188 Trading Post, north of the NCR Ranger Safe House, and southwest of the Followers Outpost. Just walk on into the Repcon office main floor, turn right, and find your way through the door with the terminal next to it. There's an average lock on this one. Open this and move through the room, taking the far left exit. You'll then see a door in front of you with a wall terminal. This one needs 100 lockpick skill to open or 100 science if you want to hack it open. If you don't meet these requirements, you'll need to head upstairs and either find the key or just navigate your way directly above the room you're trying to access and drop down through the caved in roof. It's much faster if you have the skills to access the main door though. The Q35 Matter Modulator was created by Repcon aerospace engineers as part of a research program that aimed to replace the currently aging plasma rifle designs. After 30 24 failed attempts, they finally made a functioning prototype. However, before it could be transferred to the Department of Defense, REPCONN CFO Julia Masters and a bunch of unknown assailants intercepted it. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way through, and if you learned something new, I'd really appreciate if you could give this video a like. Remember to let us know if you want a video like this showcasing 5 more hidden weapons. Subscribe for more Fallout New Vegas content if you want it, and follow us on Twitch for some Fallout streams. Social media links are in the description. My name's Michael, and I look forward to nerding out with you again very soon.